That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Now here's Collison. Down low. Here's McCollum. It's deflected.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Pekovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pekovic has got his first points of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
6 to shoot. McCollum kicks to Collison. Here's the 3. That drops. Collison's got 6. Los Angeles leading by 3. Paul outside. Pass to Bullock. The dish to Pondexter. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Paul with the 3. And another shot. And the rejection by Sanders. Pondexter, the pass to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. Here's Collison. 6 points for him. Rush dishes to Collison. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Williams has got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Paul outside. Pekovic attacking. A beautiful reverse layup. Pekovic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now here's McCollum. He dishes it to Williams. Passes it to McCollum. And another 3 for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The shot by Paul, no good.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Inside. Got a piece of it. Pachulia with the steal. Here's Bullock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now here's Collison. 6 points for him. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame, since he was having the best of his career to date.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland.
Collison was having a career year last year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a career high for him, and he also shot more threes than ever before.
And I think even in the injury-shortened season, Collison showed he is still a starter in the NBA. Now, he's been used as a super sixth man in the past, but he's just as effective, I believe, at starting the game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Sanders. James comes in for Brandon Rush. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Darren Collison. Feeds it to Johnson. Puts up the baby hook. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Out left to the wing. Pachulia with the steal. And stolen by LeBron. Douglas for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now James. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dishes it to Douglas. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a wide open look for James. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, What have they been doing or not doing?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a three-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got LeBron James. Spencer Hawes out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's McCollum. And it's Douglas in at the one spot. LeBron kicks to Douglas. And the pass to McCollum. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Out to the wing. Douglas kicks to LeBron. Again, James missing.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Here's Johnson, and that's collected by Spencer Hawes.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Williams. Back to James. Douglas for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Pondexter. With his first shot attempt. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's his second personal.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Nurkic with the steal. And he lobs it up. Griffin can't get it to go in.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Cullen passes to LeBron. Williams kicks to Douglas. Nurkic with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Pondexter dishes to Nurkic. He feeds it to Pondexter. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The Cavaliers trail by 6 for 3. Williams. They get it back.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Right wing. Puts one up from 19. The Clippers rebound. Nurkic lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
The kick out to Williams. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. And it's 8 points for Williams.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Fires the 3. That's good. He's got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And here is LeBron. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Nurkic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Kicks it to Williams. Back to James. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now the feed to Griffin. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Pondexter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Douglas kicks to Jerebko. Ron right side. Right through the D for the layup. James has got 4 points this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And another 3 for the Clippers.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
He kicks to Rush. Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot's good from Douglas.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
To the paint. Now here's Griffin. He's guarded closely. Here's Pekovic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Rush. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Pass to Jerebko. The dish to Rush. Griffin with the steal. Passes it to Pekovic. Down low. Feeds to Douglas. Over to the wing. Lots of room. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James misses.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Defended by Douglas. It's tipped. Kilpatrick passes to Urebko. He dishes it to Douglas. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Dudley. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And they double up James. There's the pass to Rush. Back to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Defended by Douglas. To the wing right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
A different look now for Cleveland. Harry Sanders is checked in for Urebko, for LeBron. And it's Collison in for Tony Douglas. Outside Collison. Pass to Kilpatrick. He feeds it to Sanders. Left side Collison. Kilpatrick passes to Powell. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 9. Paul outside. "18 feet out. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
To the middle. Knocks it loose. Teletovic dishes to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Kicks it to Powell. Collison, the pass to Rush. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 7. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Kilpatrick passes to Collison. Rush from outside. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Collison kicks to Powell. Now the feed to Rush. And another miss by Cleveland. Paul outside. The second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Griffin just having a terrific game. He's got 11 points and 1 steal as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you could say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Dudley and Griffin, your small and power forwards. Paul out there with Johnson. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LeBron James on the wing. Williams kicks to James. The dish now to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. No good from LeBron.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
Stolen by Collison. LeBron kicks to Collison. Cleveland moving it around. A 3 from McCollum.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from McCollum.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to James. Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Passes it to LeBron. And taken away by Johnson. He kicks it to Griffin. And here's Dudley for 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Dudley's got 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Paul left side. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Paul. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
And it's Paul penetrating. They get it back. Dudley dishes to Paul. Feeds it to Dudley. And there's the 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Pondexter in for Jared Dudley. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Collison against Paul. The 10-footer. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Pachulia the pass to Paul. And the rejection by Sanders.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
LeBron kicks to McCullough. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Dishes to Williams. The 3. Teletovic grabs the board. Clippers leading by 9. The pass to Pachulia. It's taken away by Collison. LeBron with it. He dishes it to Williams. The shot by Collison. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and has been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
And the Clippers call time here. For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Clippers. Reggie Bullock comes in for Johnson. Paul outside. Screen by Nurkic. There's a good screen. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. The drive by Paul. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Nurkic kicks to Paul. To the right side. And he jams it with authority.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Pass to Teletovic. with the fadeaway. And the shot is good. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
A different look now for Cleveland. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Sanders. Jerebko comes in for Williams. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for McCollum. Outside Collison. Cleveland the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
James outside. Douglas for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. He's covered by Collison. Launches a three. Rebounded by Douglas.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Kicks it to Teletovic. Out to the wing. Deep two from Pondexter. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Douglas for three. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Johnson kicks to Teletovic. The feed to Nurkic. There's the dish to Pondexter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And Hawes kicks to Collison. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Nurkic a screen on Collison. Inside. Pondexter from outside. And the rebound goes to Collison. The Cavaliers trail by 14. He feeds it to Jerebko. Back to Collison. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Johnson. Teletovic in the corner. Cavaliers with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Hawes. The 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line. And guys, Spencer Hawes signed a 4-year, $23 million contract with the Clippers prior to last season. Not sure the Clippers felt like they got their money's worth. He did improve a little bit in the playoffs. There still may be some hope for him in L.A.
I'd have to agree with you, Kevin. I mean, he had some moments, but on the season shot a career low from the foul line as well as in several other areas.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Nurkic.
And getting back to Spencer Hawes, he actually stayed pretty healthy last season. He had obviously one of the best point guards in the NBA feeding him the basketball. But for some reason, Hawes couldn't hit even 40% of his shots.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's a good screen. The pass to Kilpatrick. A 3-ball. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, you look at Hall's big contract deal last season. Let's be fair about it. I mean, that happened after he posted some of his best ever career averages the year before. That's why, if you're a front office type, you wish you had a crystal ball.
Teletovic misses. Feeds it to Hawes. Back to James. He kicks to Augustine. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Clippers leading by 12. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. From inside. This is to Teletovic. But they recover it. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Pass to Augustine. And as we end the third quarter, a double. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's LeBron. Jonas Jerebko out there with LeBron James. Then there's Spencer Hawes. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Jerebko. And the lead is down inside single digits. Jerebko's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Here's Teletovic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clippers moving the ball around. Now here is Augustine. On the wing, James. Pass to Kilpatrick. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. Kicks it to Jerebko. LeBron James on the wing. There's the pick. To the paint. And Hawes kicks to LeBron. Here's Kilpatrick. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The dish to Teletovic. There's the feed to Pekovic. Passes it to Teletovic. The 3. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Here's Kilpatrick. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Out left to the wing. On its way from Dudley for 2. Another one falls for the Clippers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Augustine kicks to Hawes. The pass to Kilpatrick. LeBron James on the wing. James with another miss.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's Johnson penetrating. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Pekovic goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Kilpatrick. Augustine up top. Down low. Kicks it out to James. buries the long-range jumper.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Feeds to Bekovic. Rebounded by Kilpatrick.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And another three for Cleveland.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here is Augustine. LeBron kicks to Augustine. Pass to Kilpatrick. In the corner, it's James. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 7. Paul kicks to Bullock. From deep. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. James outside. He dishes it to Urebko. Kilpatrick passes to Urebko. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Griffin dishes to Dub. And it's Paul top the key. Shot clock at 5. Good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
If you look at Chris Paul, you're looking at a guy who really is the standard bearer of point guards. I mean, he can pass, he can score, he plays great defense, he also competes. But what makes him the floor general that all others are measured against, really the instincts and leadership.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Hawes. Williams comes in for Urebko. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Collison in for Augustine. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Paul kicks to Griffin. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And Paul over to help. Kilpatrick passes to Collison. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Picked by Williams. It's tipped. Here we go, all alone. Here's Pachulia. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Williams. And it's Williams again missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Picked by Griffin. Paul dishes to Bullock. Back to Paul. Here's the 3. The Clippers rebound. Griffin kicks to Pondexter. Kicks it out to Paul. He feeds it to Bullock. Now the dish to Pondexter. Bullock passes to Griffin. Pondexter kicks to Paul. Tries yet again. Lets it go. A nice shot by Pondexter. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Left side, Williams. The three from McCollum. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Paul outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter. Collison kicks to Williams. The feed to McCollum. Nailed from three-point land.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Paul outside. At the elbow, Griffin. He kicks it to Pondexter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And for 3, Collison. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Williams with the block.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
That's good.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Collison kicks to James. Williams sets a screen for LeBron to take the lead. Collison, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Pass to Kilpatrick. Williams kicks to LeBron. Back to Williams. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Pondexter. To the middle. He's looking for Griffin and finds him.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
Here's LeBron. That is good.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Pass to Griffin. Williams with the steal. Here's Kilpatrick, defended by Paul. Pass to Kilpatrick. Williams kicks to James. Yes!
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Griffin inside. He's guarded by Williams. Takes it from 10. And the shot falls short this time.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. The 17-footer. Oh, no good there. The potential regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Collison. Marvin Williams is out there with LeBron James. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. Cavaliers trailing. LeBron outside. On the wing, Williams. Inside. LeBron dishes to McCollum. Kept alive.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And here is Los Angeles now. At one point, they led by 16. Pick by Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A drive by Paul. Over in the corner, Dudley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. And here's Collison. Williams has a screen for LeBron. Williams up on top. Collison kicks to McCollum. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers in the lead. Paul left side. Johnson outside. Back to Paul for 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And that's 17 points for Chris Paul.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Kilpatrick passes to Williams. McCollum dishes to LeBron. Williams kicks to Collison. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Paul against Collison. 4 on the clock. Paul goes in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 17 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Nurkic checked in for the Clippers.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
A 3 from McCollum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the wing on the left. Paul left side. And they double up Paul. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from McCollum.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Paul passes to Griffin. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Ball outside. Feeds it to Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Passes it to Kilpatrick. McCollum kicks to Williams. Williams with another miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You could see the disappointment in his face.
Griffin kicks to Doug. Shoots from the elbow. It falls!
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Kilpatrick. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for the Clippers. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first overtime. From deep three-point range, and another miss by Cleveland. He's covered by Collison. Six to shoot. It's in!
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage...
Oh! Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
James dishes to McCollum. Nurkic with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg